Hey, what is going on with y'all, man? Look, I know this is not the typical video on a Sunday, but I thought I would do something different. And I thought I would just basically sit here and talk to y'all for a second. You know, um, just because I just wanted to talk about the way things are going in the world that we live in right now, right? I just want to get straight into it, no intro, just talk, right? Um, because there's been a lot of things that I've been wanting to talk about lately, and I'm just having to get myself around to, you know, having these talks again, and just having a clear head on things. So this is just a general talk. It's not really much about any one specific thing, but it's definitely just to point out the state of what we live in right now, and hopefully heighten people's awareness of your intuition and what you're feeling right now and what the world and what God is trying to tell you right now. Because I know I'm not the only one that's feeling the way that I'm feeling. And I just want to see where people's minds are at right now, compared to what we're actually living in. And I've said it before, you know, what are you seeing right now in life? I like to ask people this question. What are you seeing right now in life? What are you experiencing? Are you experiencing a bunch of negative things? Are you experiencing a bunch of positive things? When you open your phone, what are you experiencing? When you go to your favorite app, when you go to your favorite store, when you go, when you do anything on your daily life, what are you experiencing right now? What is your gut telling you? Are you in a situation with someone where you feel good, where you feel comfortable, where you feel safe? Do you feel safe at home? Do you feel safe with the people that you are always around? Do you feel safe with your friends? Do you feel safe with your girlfriend, your boyfriend? What kind of energy do you feel within your gut? Because that's where everything starts. Just like how they say disease and stuff like that starts in the gut. The energy that tells you that something is off starts in your gut as well. Because usually when you're feeling a bad energy, when you're feeling like you're not supposed to be somewhere or something is going on that you're not supposed to be doing or that you should start paying attention to, you feel it in your gut. And you may mistake it for being like nauseous, or you may mistake it for being, you know, maybe like your stomach hurting or something like that. But a lot of the times when bad energy is trying to tell us something, we feel it in our gut, but a lot of the times we don't actually know what's going on. So that's why I ask those questions. How are you feeling? How are you feeling with your everyday life and the things that you're doing? Are you finding yourself wanting to do more simple things to make your inside self happy? Are you finding yourself, just being content with being home, being content with just living the natural way? You don't need anything to boost your mental capacity. Like, you don't need anything outside of yourself. Do you feel that way? Like, you know, basically you just want to live the natural way that you're supposed to live. You don't drink, you don't smoke, you just want to feel the energy that you create as a person. You just want to feel that positivity. You want to feel happiness. So I like to talk about that and bring that up and ask people so I can like kind of see if, you know, um, we're experiencing some of the same things. Now, I'm not saying I'm just, experiencing a bunch of negative stuff in life right now, but this is in general. I want to just get a grasp of how, you know, how your experiences are right now. Are they positive or are they negative? Because that's that's mostly, it's either one of the two. Now, obviously, we're going to have things happen in life where you're going to have negative experiences. You're going to have those ups and downs. But what are you feeling in your gut? Like what is in the back of your mind? What is it telling you right now? Is it telling you to put down certain things that you've been doing in life? Is it telling you to keep going with what you've been doing in life? Do you feel like you're doing something right now that's holding you back in life? And I would say my point of all this is so we could recognize what energy is actually coming into our lives right now. What energy is actually trying to tell you which direction to go? What kind of people you need to be around? What person you may not need in your life? What person you may need in your life? Because right now I can tell you for a fact the energy is very, very strong. And I want people to be aware of what is actually going on right now. And the fact that you should be the most attentive to your life right now. The fact that you should be the most attentive to your energy, your own personal energy. I'm not talking about anybody else. So that means anything that you are feeling outside of yourself that is not good for you, it's time to cut it off. It's time to cut it off. This is the season right now where you have to do everything on your own. You have to make those decisions to rid things out of your life that you don't need, especially if it's causing that negative gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? I've said it before. You get multiple chances to take things out of your life yourself before God does it for you. I've said that multiple times on a lot of my talks, on the old channel. You will get multiple signs in life to do away with certain things before God will do it for you. I want you to think about that. Now, think about things that you have going on in your life right now that you may feel you need to do away with, but you can't quite get there yet on your own. But it's definitely that time. So it goes back to, my questions in the beginning. What are you experiencing right now? Is your life going the way that you want it to? Do you feel like there's something that you could do better? Do you feel like if you drop something, another area in your life will increase? Do you feel that way? Like, let me know. I'm genuinely asking y'all that question. And I want you to think about it before you actually answer it. Because I can promise you, the things that are going on right now in your life will make or break the next few years that you have coming. So we have to create that good energy for ourselves first. This is a video about you, what you feel in your gut and what it's telling you to do right now. Because a lot of the times we tend to ignore those inner thoughts. And I can't even say a lot of the times. I think up to 90% of the time we choose to ignore what's in here. Half the time your soul is already telling you what you want and need, but your flesh denies it. You deny it every single time. I don't know. It's almost like, and we all go through those feelings. I go through it myself. It's like it's just like that saying of you are your biggest devil. You are in the way of you. And those inner thoughts that you have, that's the real you. That's the real you telling you what to do. But most of the time you bypass it because your flesh wants something else. Your flesh wants what you have been wanting. And that's just the same old shit. Whatever that same old shit is in your life. Only you know what it is that you need to do in order to push past that point to get you where you want to go in the future. So, I like to come and talk about these kind of things because I want it to be personal, because I want you to think about what's going on in your life, because I want you to take the time to, think about the kind of energy that you're feeling. Think about it. When you get around certain friends, when you get around family, when you get around whatever you're around, like take the time to listen to your body. Take the time to listen to the energy that's being created around you. You see what I'm saying? We have to listen to hear. We have to. Or yet we will constantly create setbacks for ourselves that were, you know, it wasn't actually meant for you, but you created the setback because you're not listening. You're not listening to yourself first, because it starts here. That's why I said this is a video about you. About you. And that's real. That's real. Because what we're living in today, there's no time. There is no time to ignore the energy that is being put into your life. There's no time to ignore it, y'all. Y'all see the shit that's going on. We're doing videos, sacrifice videos every other day. There's almost so many of them, so many people dying and all this stuff that's going on in the world that we can't keep up. We can't keep up to it. There's just so much going on. There's so much being put right in front of your face to distract you from your personal self. It's almost overwhelming because they don't want you to think. They don't want you to listen to what's inside of here. That's why we're constantly distracted with stuff. We're constantly distracted with it. We're hit it. They have literally figured it out. They figured it out. Hit you with the shit that you love to see and talk about and, you know, go in on and all that just about every other single day. Especially with all this industry stuff, with all these people dying and all these sacrifices in the industry. Then you get the latest with Quando Rondo. You had the comedian that I think his name was Teddy Ray, that died at 33 years old. There's so much stuff going on, and this is just industry stuff, you know, which is why I didn't lead the video with it, because I'm asking you, you know, I wanted this to be personal. I want to know what's going on in your life, you know, your city, where you live, where your comfort area is, like what's going on in your city. What is telling, you know, what is the energy around you telling you to do right now? You see what I'm saying? This is not the time to not listen to yourself, is the point of this video, because you have everything else to listen to. You have it all. If you want to get on YouTube, you want to get on Instagram, you want to get on TikTok, you want to do all this stuff, you have all of that. You can do it all and never even think about yourself because you're so caught up in everything else, that social media, the industry, YouTube, and whatever, you know, what it has to offer. You're so caught up into it that you're not even listening to yourself. You're not listening to your gut. You're not listening to your inner soul. You're not listening to your inner man, your inner being. Because that piece of energy will literally lead you right to where you need to be. And that is your connection to God. That is your connection to God, bro. Listening here first. And that is literally my message for today. You know, I didn't want to make this like super serious video because today is my birthday, but I did want to get on here and just kind of like share a piece of my day with y'all. You know, just kind of share the things that I've been kind of thinking about and wanting to talk about. And y'all gonna see me sitting in this chair a lot more because there's a lot more things to talk about. Just it's so many topics I want to talk about again. So many topics I want to talk about and bring around, you know, especially with the weather and just how everything has been over the summer with the heat and, you know, the signs of the times that we live in. You know, there's a lot of things I feel like we need to talk about, and we need to start having more just personal back and forths, you know. Maybe I need to start going live with y'all and just talking, and y'all ask questions and I answer questions, and shit, I ask y'all some questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear y'all, you know. It's not about me. I want to know what y'all going through as well, you know, because we're all a community. We're all here and we're all going through the same things. And, you know, we all need each other at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to cut this video right here. You know, as always, I really appreciate everyone that watches all my videos, everyone that is subbed. everyone that's a patron to my Patreon. Y'all are really appreciate it. Y'all don't know how much, that helps just everything keep going, since obviously I am demonetized here on YouTube. Maybe I can get back monetized in a month or so. Who knows? They might give it back to me. They gave it back to me on my old channel. They usually just deny you for a few months and then they'll give it back. But that's not the topic here. But just letting y'all know I really appreciate y'all, man. We'll continue back with more videos coming up this week. Just as well for my Patreon as well. I will have a Patreon exclusive video dropping this week, so y'all stay tuned. Of course, videos here on YouTube as well. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Yeah, with that being said, it's Black Balloon, and I'm gonna see y'all soon.